Hey everyone, welcome to another session of TMI, 10-minute issues. Thank you all for your support. The magistrate did not come. The magistrate was slated to come today, and I believe she tried her best to be here, but unfortunately, that did not happen. Unfortunately, that is several months going on the same way. But we'll get back to that. I don't know if anybody's been on Slacky's page, Slacky Brown from Waterford, but apparently the people of Waterford are not allowed to move sand off Davis Harbor Beach. Someone needs to look into that for me, look into that from a place. I understand that there is somebody there who is allowed to move the sand, but locals are not allowed to go there and get no sand. The video is on Slacky's Beach. Let's come together and find out what's happening and try to get that issue resolved. In Deep Creek, we have a dock that used to exist. The dock no longer exists because, of course, it has fallen apart. The Department of Environmental Protections, I believe it is, decided that a proposed project to restore that dock must not go ahead because of environmental concerns. What I find funny is that 𝐾𝐻 applied for to tear apart a piece of land and put a lake through it to the sea. And DEP didn't see a problem with that. But they refused to give us rights to restore an existing dock. Somebody needs to look into that because that's not fair, not right, not just. I do not approve of that. And then, of course, Christina Brown sent me a message today because her daughter won the Miss Teen Galaxy Award something, and she needs the Roxanne Homecoming to give her a little assistance with some sponsorship, and they said they can't do it. But I understand the committee did not get the request that she submitted. That is what I'm told. So I'm telling her to reapply because Roxanne made lots of money. I understand they have well over $200,000 in the kitty, or had it at least. And so get some of that money, hopefully. Roxanne Homecoming, do better. Help that young lady from Roxanne, encourage the young people, make sure that they benefit. A lot of these homecomings are making money and doing all sorts of things, and nobody knows nothing about it. We need to have them open the books, make these things public, and make sure that people are aware of how funds are being spent so that when people make requests, they can be assisted. All right? I want to commend the persons who are doing the road patching. And specifically, Lovato Fat Man McKinsey went down to Roxanne. That's not his contract. He has won the contracts, but Roxanne is not his contract. So he saw the video and he did us a favor and went down to Roxanne and fixed all those holes in front of Sophie. And so I really appreciate that. The problem is nobody knows who got the contract for Roxanne except them people who keeping it close to their breasts. And so we need to find out who got the contract for Roxanne because Roxanne's roads need to fix. All right, that section in front of Sophie is already done. They ain't got to worry about that no more. Lovato Fat Man McKinsey did that section voluntarily and out of the goodness of their heart. So when you all see them on the road working, buy them a can of soda or a can of Vita Malt and tell them thank you very much. All right. The magistrate did not come. And this is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Justice delayed is justice denied. I remember a couple of years ago, we had a bus driver, I understand, on one of the islands who was juicing all the little girls on the school bus. And every time he would be charged, but nothing would be done because no magistrate ever came to deal with him. The magistrates always delayed or didn't show up. We need to fix this situation because right now we are like little girls and the bus driver is juicing us to pieces. These criminals and these persons who are doing us wrong are juicing us to pieces because they're allowed to get away with what they're doing. They're allowed to get away because there's no magistrate. And if there's no magistrate, situations will not get better. People are not seeing consequences for their actions. There's no court to deal with them. We have a right to a speedy trial, but we ain't getting no speedy trial. We even ain't getting a trial. We have persons who have been coming to court and been getting delayed and getting delayed and getting delayed. And when it isn't delayed, I don't know what else to say. And you have these lawyers coming, and persons still have to pay these lawyers when the lawyers show up, even though there is no court. That's the reality of the matter. And so it is sad and sickening and difficult. We need this situation resolved because we are getting our rights juiced away. They're juicing away our rights, juicing away our justice, juicing away any any sense of satisfaction that we deserve, juicing it away without protection. We are here as victims with no justice. Lady Justice is elusive. She's staying away from us. I don't know what we do. We must have got something. She must be afraid of some kind of disease that she refuses to come to Eleuthera to help us to resolve our issues. So you have people renting people a place and they ain't paying no rent. And they can't get them out because only the magistrate can put them out because the police can't do it. You have persons who owe people and they can't get paid because the magistrate ain't show up. You have persons who have been attacked, who have suffered. Can't get nothing done because the magistrate didn't show up. You have persons who continue to terrorize the communities. Can't get nothing done because Lady Justice continues to elude us. What has Eleuthera done? Why is it that we cannot get justice on this island? Some of these cases, if they stay too long, end up statute bar. And persons who deserve justice never get it. Never get it. It is sad and unfortunate. You know what is sad? The other day, the relative of someone who assaulted someone else looked me in my face and tell me, I ain't worrying about that because the magistrate is not coming. How does that sound to you? It does not sound right to me. But people are taking these things for granted because they know that they will not be made to face the consequences of their actions. And they are not banking on the magistrate not coming. It appears they have this as a guarantee. And that is sad and unfortunate. It needs to be fixed. You have persons in Eleuthera terrorizing these communities. In some places, persons are afraid because of one person. Have them all in fear. Can't get things done around their neighborhood because of how that person behaved and because that person can't be brought to justice because the magistrate did not come. Justice continues to elude us. It is not right. It is not fair. It is not just. We are in a modern age. The police booking people left, right, and center, and the people still driving up and down with no license plate on their car, driving with their car unlicensed and they don't care because the magistrate is not coming. And so they're not worried. They're not facing any consequences. It's almost as if the paper served on them is no better than toilet paper. We need the situation fixed. Hopefully the government will hand out one big contract to somebody to do court on Zoom. Let them go and electrify all these courts and set up a Zoom system where persons can have court whether the magistrate is here or not. The magistrate could sit in Nassau and do court. She could be in London and do court right here in Eleuthera. She know where her matters are. Or whoever the magistrate is. But we need something done to fix this situation. It is getting out of hand. Well, it is already out of hand. Been out of hand for years. But it cannot be that we are this far and can't get the situation fixed. We're in that modern age. And the government needs to change the laws, to change the rules, so that they can use fixed penalty books in Eleuthera. So when they hit these people with these tickets, they got to pay. We need to deal with... Listen. It has been too long. Even the criminals ready for the magistrate to come because some of them got to keep coming. They got to fly from where they was come back. Some stop coming and flying. Some stop coming, period. Because as far as they're concerned, they can get away with what they're doing. Something needs to be done. It is sad. It is unfortunate. Yes, I can get blows for this, but I mind. People need and deserve justice. Justice delayed is justice denied. It is not right. It is not fair. It is not just. Yeah, I had other issues to discuss, but this one really bothered me. When I passed that court area today and saw them 100 people and more standing there, it brought tears to my eyes. I felt really bad because I know, and you have people calling all the time, questioning the magistrate coming because they know they need their concerns addressed. People travel and spend lots of money. It is so sad. Anyway, if you have any issues that you want to discuss, any concerns that you would like us to address, remember you have a voice too. You could speak up. But if you want us to speak up for you, give me a call at 473-8566. Have a wonderful and blessed evening.